Hello everyone, in this video I will explain how to draw a 2D sketch using Fusion 360. So this is sample image of 2D sketch and we have to draw this 2D sketch in Fusion 360. So let us open this Fusion 360 software. So here this is the tree and here actually this is the origin, but it is not visible. So you can see here, here it is I button. So if you click on this I button, then this plane and this x-axis, y-axis will be visible to you. Now to start drawing the sketch, we have to take a sketch command. So here you can see green plus button. So if you click on this green plus button, it will take the sketch command, and then we have to select the plane on which we have to draw that sketch. So I will select here XY plane. So you can see here when we move the mouse on that particular plane, it will be highlighted. This is XZ plane, this is YZ plane. So I will select XY plane. Okay, and here these grids are not visible. So here you can turn on the grid from here, from this panel. Also you can turn on the snap. Okay. Now we have to draw the sketch. So when we select the plane, this sketch panel will open, and here there are different commands. Okay, there are different commands under the sketch panel, and these are the shortcut for the some of the sketch commands. If you observe this diagram, here we have to draw the concentric circles. So basically there are 4 circles. So radius of innermost circle, it is 16 mm, then next it is 21 mm, then next it is 32 mm, and next it is 40 mm radius. Okay, so we will give these dimensions and we will draw these circles, concentric circles. So to draw the circle, let us select this circle command. Then we have to select the center for circle. So I will select the origin as a center of circle. So select and move the mouse, and here it is showing the diameter of that circle. Here we have to draw circle of 16 mm radius, so diameter will be 32. So with the help of keyboard we can enter 32 and press enter key. So we will get a circle of diameter 32 mm. Then another circle, it is 21 mm radius, so it is 42 mm diameter. So draw another circle, diameter is 42. We can go on drawing the circle first and then we can give the dimension also. So I have selected the circle command and I have drawn 2 more circles, but I have not defined the dimensions. Press escape key to exit from the command. So you can see here these 2 circles are black and these 2 circles are not black. Why? Because we have defined the dimensions for these 2 circles and we have not defined the dimension for outer 2 circles. Okay, so to define the dimension, we can select this dimension command. Okay, we can press the shortcut key as a D on your keyboard, or you can directly select the command from here. So I have selected dimension command and select this circle. So we can give the dimension for the circle. So what is the radius for the circle? It is 32. So diameter is 64. So I will enter 64 as a diameter for the circle. So see here it will become black now. Similarly select this outer circle. Its radius is 40 mm, so diameter is 80. So give the diameter as 80. So in this way we can draw the circles and we can give the dimensions. Press escape key to remove from this dimension command. Now here by default it is showing the diameter. If you want to display radius of the circles, then select that dimension arrow, then right click and select here toggle radius. Okay, so it will show you the radius. So I will select for all the circles. We can also click and drag the dimensions as per our requirement to locate where we want that. So we can locate the position of the dimensions just by clicking and dragging. So we have drawn these 4 circles. Now we have to draw these 2 lines. Okay, we can say these are the slots. So there are total 6 slots. Okay, width of each slot is 6 mm. So first we will draw one slot, these 2 lines, and then we will use pattern command to draw the other this other part. Okay, so for that purpose, first I will draw one center line. Okay, so I will draw one center line, because on either side of that center line we want to draw these 2 lines. Okay, so I have drawn one normal line, then press escape key to exit from the line and select this line, and here you can see center line. So line type we have to select as center, so this is center line. Okay, now we want these lines at 3 mm on either side of the center line, so we can use offset command. So this is the offset command. So select this offset command. Okay, select the object, so we have to select the center line as object. Okay, and then we have to enter the offset distance, so we can enter 3 mm. So it will by default take the left hand side of center line. Again take offset command, again select the center line, and here if you want to draw on opposite side, then give the offset distance as negative. So I have entered -3 and press OK. Okay, now see here we have got 2 lines. Now we want only this portion of the line, and we have to remove, or we have to delete other part of that line. So we have command called trim. So select this trim command and just select the part of the line which we want to remove. So here we also want to remove this arc of the circle. So just select this small portion of the arcs. So in this way we have completed trim command. Press escape key to exit from the trim command. Now see here the color of these 2 lines are not black. So we need to define the constraints. We need to define the dimensions. So select this dimension. So from the center to this distance is 3 mm. So let us define this distance 3 mm. Then for this line also it is 3 mm. Exit from the dimension command, and these 2 lines are actually vertical. So let us select these 2 lines. To select 2 lines at a time, just press Ctrl key and then select and make this as vertical. Okay, so these 2 lines are vertical. So we have given the constraint, we have given the dimensions, and we have made these lines are vertical. Okay, so it will become black. So now it is fully constrained. We want such 2 lines at 6 different locations in circular pattern. So we have command circular pattern command. So just open this sketch panel and select the circular pattern command. Okay, then this window will open. So by default it is asking for the select the object. So we have to select these 2 lines. Okay, then we have to select the center point. So for that purpose click here and then select the center point. Okay, so select the center point. Now here it is asking how many number of compound we required. So we required actually 6. So by default it is 3. So enter 6. We will get such compound equal to 6 and press OK. So we will get the pattern of these 2 lines. Now here also we have to remove the arc of that circle. So again use the trim command. So select trim command, select the unwanted part of the arc. So when you trying to select particular arc, it is highlighting that. So accordingly you have to select. So you can see here this center part we have completed. Now we have to draw this part. Okay, so here we have to draw 2 concentric circle of radius 15 mm and 21 mm. Okay, press escape key to exit from the trim command and take circle command and draw circle anywhere. We will define the dimension later. So inner circle it is 15 mm radius, so diameter is 30, and outer circle is 21 mm radius, means diameter will be 42. So draw these two circles, and now you see here these two circles are not black because we have not defined the constraints. So we can see here center of this circle it is 50 mm in horizontal direction from the center and 60 mm in vertical direction from the center. So let us define this distance. So select dimension, select this center and this center, and this distance. Now here it is showing 80, but what is actually this distance? It is 50, so enter 50. Similarly, we are in dimension command itself, so I can select this center and this center and move the cursor on this side so that it will show you the vertical distance. So this distance actually it is 50, but we want this distance as 60, so click here and enter 60. Okay, now we want such a two concentric circle here and here, so just exit from the dimension command and select these two circles by pressing Ctrl key, then copy these two circles. So just press Ctrl C on your keyboard and then Ctrl plus V. Okay, so this is copied now, so we can move that copy as per our requirement. So I will move like this. We will define constraint later. Press OK. So again we want one more, so again Ctrl V. So just move in this direction and press OK. Now we will define the constraint for these two circles. So center of this circle and this circle it is horizontal, in horizontal direction, so select this vertical horizontal, select this center and this center so that it will become horizontal. Also these two circles are symmetric and these two circles are also in vertical direction, so select this center and this center so that it will become in one line. Okay, now we have to define the distance. So distance between these two center it is 70. So take dimension command, select this center and this center. So we can scroll the mouse button to zoom in and zoom out. So if you scroll back, then it will zoom in, and if you scroll forward, then it will zoom out. So this distance it is how much? 70. So it is at 70 distance. So press enter key. So now it will become black. So we have defined the constraint. Similarly, for this also this distance is 60. So select this center and this center and give the dimension. So currently it is 80, but we want this as a 60. So enter 60. So it will become dark. Okay. So now we have to draw these tangent lines. Okay, and then the circular arcs. So to draw that, we will take a command line and select any point on the circle. Okay, and if you try to select another point on the circle, then you can see it will show you where that line is tangent. So here it is showing circle and one tangent. So here if you select this point, this line will be tangent to the circle, and it will show you that symbol for that constraint. This line is tangent to the circle. Okay, similarly draw tangent on this side also. So select any point on the circle and select this line, or you can also select any point on the circle, and later on we can define the constraint. Now this line should be tangent to these two circles, so select this tangent constraint, then select this line and select this circle. So this line will become tangent to this. Also select this line and this is circle, it will become tangent. Similarly select this line and this circle, so it will become tangent and it will become black. Okay, so we have drawn these two tangents. Now we have to draw these arcs 20 mm radius. So we can draw this arc with the help of circle or with the help of arc command. So on one side I will show you with the help of circle, and on another side I will show you with the help of arc. So draw a circle. So I have drawn circle, but dimension I have not given, so dimension will be 40 mm diameter. Okay, now this circle should be tangent to these two circles, so select this tangent constraint, select this circle and this circle, so these two will be tangent, then this circle and this circle, so it will be tangent. Okay, and now it will become black. Okay, and we want to remove the unwanted part. We want just this arc, so use trim command and select the unwanted portion of the arc. Okay, then press escape key to exit from this trim command. Here we want this to be in the form of radius, so select that dimension, right click and select toggle radius, so it will convert into radius. Similarly, we can draw arc on this side by using circle command. We can also use the arc command, so I will explain how to use the arc command. So you can see here there is arc command, so there are different way to draw the arc. So I will select 3-point arc, select 1 point on this circle, another point on this circle, and third point on this side. Okay, so randomly I have drawn one arc. Now we have to define the constraint. So this arc should be tangent, so select tangent constraint, select this arc and this circle. Okay, then this arc and this circle, so it will become tangent. Now we have to define the radius for this. So again select dimension, click this arc, and its dimension it is 20 mm radius, so enter 20, so that it will be fully constrained. Now we want to remove this portion of the outer circle here, so again we need to use the trim command. So use trim command here and select this portion, so it will be removed. Similarly on this side. Now here it will be better if we give this dimension in the form of radius, so I will select this, right click and toggle as radius. Similarly for this also we can click and drag to locate the position of that dimension. So we can see here this right hand side portion we have completed. Now to draw left hand side portion of this 2D sketch, we can use mirror command. So we have already drawn one center line, okay, and that center line will act as the mirror. So here this is the shortcut key for mirror command. If it is not available, then click on this drop down menu and here it is the mirror command. So select mirror command, it will ask for the object. Okay, so select the objects one by one. So here already one center line is drawn and that line already by default selected. If it is not selecting, then click here and then select that center line and click OK. Okay, so this will be displayed. Now we can give the constraint as a tangent. So here select this tangent and this arc will be tangent to this. Okay, so it will become black. Okay, now these are the constraint symbols, so we can remove that constraint symbol. So here in this panel you can untick this show constraint. We can also turn off this grid. We can also turn off this show points. Okay, now this looks good. Also show the profile, so it will be like sketch. Okay, then we can fit to screen by using this command. So click here to fit to screen. We can convert this sketch into image, so just click on this file and here you can see capture image. By default it is current document window size, so you have to select this, untick these two and click OK. So this format will be PNG and we can define the path where we want to save that. We can give the name for that image, 2D sketch image, and save on the desktop. So 2D sketch image So here it is the 2D sketch image. So I will open that image with the help of Microsoft Office. So the side portion also observed in the image, so we can edit the picture and crop from both sides like this. Press OK. So this is actually image, and we can save this image. Now here this plane and axis are also visible, so we can also hide that. So just click on this, so it will be hidden, and again we can save that. So click on File, Capture Image, Current Document Window Size, untick this too, and click OK. 2D sketch image, path is desktop, save on my computer, save. I already said, so we have to replace that file. So see, profile is not visible now, so I will crop this. Now we want this sketch on A3 sheet. So for that purpose, what we can do, we can click on this design. Okay, go to this drawing, and here it is option from design. Actually this option, it is used to draw front view, top view, side view of 3D model, but here we will use this option just to keep that image on the sheet. So select this option from design, press OK, give the name for that sheet. So it is 2D sketch. Save this. Here we can see the sheet size, so we have to select A3, then all dimensions are in mm, ISO standard we are using. So we can change the sheet size also as per the requirements. So here we are selecting A3 size. Click OK. So new window will open, and here we can see the layout of the A3 size sheet. So here we have to place the base view. So click anywhere on this sheet. So here we want to locate that part. So I will click here and then press the OK. So you can see here this part is visible here, but actually this particular feature is used to draw the front view, top view, side view. So here I will delete this part. I just want this layout of this sheet, and we can insert that image that we have saved. So click on insert image, and select insert from my computer, and from desktop we have saved the 2D sketch image. So select this and open. Okay, so we have to place that image. So select here. Now this looks smaller, so we can scale this 5 times. Okay, and click OK. Just click and drag to locate. We can reduce the dimension also like this. So just move and place as per your requirement. And here in right hand lower corner we can see the details. So by default my name is coming, then we have saved this by using 2D sketch, so it is coming here, title. So here to enter other details, just double click on this, and here we can enter department as make department. Then technical reference we can enter as SMD practical. Then here drawing number we can enter as 1. Okay, here by default this sheet 1 of 1 revision it is 0. Like this we can enter. Here we can rename like this and finish the property. Okay, now this sheet we have completed, and here there is export option, so we can export this in the form of PDF. Select OK and save. So we have exported this into PDF form, and here it is experiment number 1. So open this. So this is the PDF which we have created for our sketch. Okay, So you can also practice the same, and we can prepare the PDF like this for your 2D sketch. Thank you.